Good morning, Marist. I'm Isabel.
And I'm Claudia.
And we are so excited to be back with you all.
It feels like it's been so long since we've been on the show.
Well, we haven't been here since last year.
Funny one, Isabel. Anyways, this has been such a fun Spirit Week.
I have been seeing some incredible costumes all week long.
Same here. Shout out to the princesses, lacrosse players, inflatables, and of course the pinatas.
I sure do love our costumes today, and I can't wait to see what y'all bring tomorrow.
Just a reminder, seniors are B, juniors are R, sophomores are A, freshmen are Z, 8th grade is I, 7th grade is L.
Doors open at 7:30 on Saturday night, and you must be here by 8 in Young Gym. Please make sure you bought your tickets beforehand.
I can't wait. I know Student Council is going to kill it with the decorations for this theme.
Same. Claudia, do you know who else has been killing it recently?
Who?
Not only did our chess club get second place in their first tournament ever, but our spring sports teams have put in so much work all preseason and season long, and we can definitely tell.
I know. Here is Lauren with this week's sports report to tell us more about our teams.
What's up, War Eagles? I'm Lauren Greenhill with this week's sports report. We've got a lot of great updates, so let's get right into it. Starting with soccer, the boys team picked up a solid 1-0 win over Druid Hills. They'll be back at home this Friday, taking on Tucker at 7:30. The girls team had a huge night, shutting out Druid Hills 10-0. They'll also play Tucker at home this Friday with a 5:30 start. And don't forget, Friday is soccer senior night, so make sure to come out and support. Next up, track. The team competed in a meet last Wednesday and had a strong showing. They'll be hosting the Marist Mile this Friday at home, so come check it out. Moving on to tennis, the girls' team is undefeated in the region. Both the boys' and girls' teams play Southwest DeKalb tonight for senior night, so come out and support. As for baseball, the team dominated Tucker on Wednesday with a 17-1 win. They'll face them again this Friday at Tucker at 5. And now lacrosse. The boys' team got a big 11-2 win over Westminster and will play midtime at home at 7:30. The girls' team played River Ridge on Tuesday and will be back in action this Friday at Richmond Hill. That's all for this week's sports report. I'm Lauren Greenhill, and go War Eagles, and I'll see you next time.
Thanks, Lauren.
Speaking of Lauren, she did an amazing job as Eurydice in the show last week.
Huge shout out to Lauren and everyone who is a part of and made Hades Town happen. It definitely was the best $5 I've spent in a long time.
That has got to be one of my favorite plays I've been to. The cast was amazing.
The play is always one of my favorite parts of spring at Marist.
I know, right? And there's also so much more to look forward on from here on out.
Chanel Day, so many senior nights, including yours tomorrow, Isabel, the spring dance. And you know what else is coming up?
What?
The Marist Mile tomorrow night.
Oh yeah, I remember that from last year. The track team has been training so hard for this.
You're so right, and their senior night was awesome.
Totally. Well, here's Weah to tell us more about track season.
What's your favorite memory?
Morning runs at the river. Getting dinner together and easy runs.
When Jonah Peterson baptized Jake with the water in the box. Last year's state.
Pranking Coach Bennett at Longhorn.
When Braden Lewis almost got us in a car crash at Regions.
Also, when Braden Lewis almost got us in a car crash at Regents.
The school record.
Also, when Braden got us in a car crash.
Shadowboxing.
Convincing Coach K that me and I were going on America's Got Talent, but it would make us miss state.
Coach K dancing.
What's your favorite post-meet meal?
Waffle House. Chick-fil-A.
Menchie's.
Steak and Shake.
I like Dairy Queen sometimes.
Chipotle. JJ's fried chicken.
Chipotle.
Willie's.
Chick-fil-A.
Chipotle.
Tacos al pastor.
Moe's.
Cava.
Cava.
Chipotle.
Who's most likely to fall during a race? Me. Would you rather run a 400 in Crocs or barefoot?
Barefoot.
Am I the lone one? I got Crocs in sport mode. Come on.
What's your favorite coach's quote?
This is for Coach Bennett. Are you hurt or are you injured?
This is for McMurray. It's either good job, or his run.
Get set, go!
What's your favorite memory?
Thanks, We Out. Y'all definitely put together a work of art each week.
Speaking of art, our very own Stella Govin was selected as a finalist for the Governor's Honors Program for Art.
That sounds incredible, but Isabel, what is the Governor's Honors Program?
You know, I'm not entirely sure, but here's London and Stella to tell us more.
Hi, I'm Stella Govin. I'm in 10th grade, and I play lacrosse and I swim. So I started first having an interest in art during the pandemic in like the lockdown, where like we couldn't really like go outside a lot and like, you know, interact with other people. So I got online and I like started, you know, I got into like a lot of art from there. And in 2020, like I started sketching, I started like making digital art, and then from there I just kind of like got into different mediums like alcohol markers and other stuff. And as soon as I got into Marist, I like enrolled in all the classes I could, and I just started kind of building my portfolio and expanding on like different mediums and just trying as much stuff as I can and like changing my style a lot. Yeah. My self-portrait was done in Mr. Cole's Intro to Design class, and I took that class in 8th grade, and basically the assignment was to take a picture of yourself and draw it with graphite pencil, and yeah. So for this piece, I also did in Drawing 2 with Mr. Cole, so this was last year. It took me a month and a half, I think, to do, maybe 2. So this is Prismacolor, and I really wanted to focus and improve on doing like glass and like water beadlets on the glass. And you can kind of see like what was a challenge for me was like the warping, like the background, which is like, this is my kitchen sink. This is one of my most recent pieces. I took watercolor this past term too. And if you took watercolor with Mr. Cole, you know the candy dish bowl and how demanding it can be. But basically the assignment is to set up, again, another still life and just kind of go in with watercolor. And, you know, there's a bunch of highlights, and with candy, there's like crinkles in the wrapper, and you kind of just have to like, you know, make that like look like real life. So that was definitely a challenge for me, was like this Twix area right here. But I tried to start with like the light colors, because with watercolor it's hard to like take back dark colors once you've like put them on the page. And then once I did that, I went through like with the dum-dums and like the mints, and I kind of just went from light to dark. And I'd say some of the challenges with this piece were the Jolly Ranchers, like trying to make it look almost like translucent and have like the candy still like shine through with like the highlights and just some of the shadows there. So for my future plans for like implementing art into like my future career, I'm really interested in education and like teaching people. So whether I become like an artist or like a teacher, I really love to like implement art into that however I can into my future career.
Congrats again, Stella. That is awesome.
Well, that's all for this week, Marist.
Birthday shoutouts today go to Tessa Nicoloson, Maddie Campbell, and Jude Norden.
Actually, speaking of Jude Norden, I have a question for him.
What is it?
Jude, can I be your host on NBC and for the spring dance Saturday night?
Well, I'll see you two and everyone else at the dance on Saturday.
See you then, and tomorrow in your best letter day outfits.
Make sure to follow us on Instagram at Marist NBC and vote if you prefer homecoming or the spring dance.
Have a great day, Marist.
No one told you life was gonna be this way. Your job's a joke, you broke, your love life's the old way. It's like you're always stuck in second gear. When it hasn't been your day, week, month, or even your year, but I'll be